G Show Land, and welcome to another episode of the G Show Podcast. I am G1, and this is the Godzilla Block Party. And it should be live streaming, but unfortunately, the computer or YouTube, something ain't working. Something ain't right. But I got peoples with me. I've got peoples with me. I got Gam Gam Z1 with me. I got JR with me. I got G73 with me. And I got Shin Godzilla, who hasn't been here for a while, with me. We're supposed to be live streaming. But YouTube is not letting me live stream. So I have no clue. We are just going to do it this way. Anyway, what's up, fellas? How the hell are y'all doing?
I'm mad at YouTube.
Can I watch the trailer now?
Oh, I thought y'all should watch the trailer anyway. Wait, did y'all put it in here? I don't have Twitter. I suck.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I suck. I do not have Twitter. I might have to end this live stream.
You should probably
Yeah.
do that.
It's terrible.
I'm sending the link right now on Messenger for everybody.
Yeah, this sucks. This is
some YouTube bullshit.
I'm very upset with YouTube right now.
I am too.
Extremely upset, but I'm gonna watch this.
Alright. Watching this shit.
Yeah.
Are we gonna hit play at the same time?
Oh, no, I'm watching it.
Well, fuck you.
We already got into it.
All right.
All right, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Oh, okay. Talk to me.
Okay.
Very 2014. Talk to me, big guy. Talk to me. Talk to me, big guy. Oh God. Oh God.
Godzilla minus one.
I need to watch that again.
I need to watch it now because it wasn't fucking playing for me.
Oh my God.
All right, what is this? What is this? Let me see.
Oh my
Finally.
God.
Yo.
Godzilla minus one.
Yo.
I got one.
Yo.
Oh, someone got a screenshot of the design.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm in. We're in. We're in this.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
All right. Listen. I'm gonna cancel the stream. I gotta get. Unfortunately, this is terrible. But this shit, I'm canceling. Where's the fucking live stream thing at? Where's my Discord? I feel bad for everybody in Discord right now. I mean, yo, wait a minute. What if they hear it through Streamlabs?
I wasn't hearing anything on the stream.
But through Streamlabs itself? I don't know.
Yeah, Streamlabs, that's what you stream from.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is I got everybody here in the Streamlab chat and not the YouTube.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't see nothing popping up on YouTube is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how that works.
That's weird, but okay, look, fuck all that. Chase, you still with us? He didn't fall asleep, did he?
Watching the trailer.
Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Listen, this has been a clusterfuck from the jump. I love it. Chase, did you see the trailer? Oh great. Now we got audio issues with Chase.
Wait, what? What? There's audio issues with Jay. I heard him.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear. He wasn't coming through. He wasn't coming through at all. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, bear with us. This is what happens when you're trying to go live and everything is just a mess. And no, I don't hear. I hear him a little
I can hear you
bit.
the whole time.
It's weird. I can hear him coming through your phone, but I don't know why. It's so freaking weird. I don't know what.
Yeah,
I'm
that
doing
told
here.
us literally no connection to Shin Godzilla. I don't know what the fuck Forbase was
And
smoking.
the poster was
Legit.
Godzilla official just posted it.
I've been holding back my opinions because I don't, structuring and all that.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I'm just this is. I can hear you.
That's crazy. What the hell's going on with my stuff? This is new. Shouldn't be happening. Shouldn't be happening. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Oh wait, but then there is a live chat. Oh my god.
Stream. Wait, are people saying things in the live chat?
Yeah.
And can they hear us?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, fuck. We can't hear. I got it on my phone. I got it on my TV. And nothing. I got the volume up, which I should lower that just in case we come in. Then.
No, I think it's just YouTube's messing up. That's why.
Oh man. All right.
Just stop the stream and start a new one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop the stream. Period. There we go. Goodbye. It's been fun, people. End stream. All right, we'll see what happens.
What a disaster.
You telling me? But it's still recording. We're still recording. Like, I got the backup, and I will throw this shit right up as soon as it's ready. Thanks to fucking YouTube. And yeah, something is definitely up with YouTube. It's definitely up with YouTube.
Okay.
So let me do this. Go here. No, we stopped that stream. It should be over. It should be over. And it's still going. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So,
I mean,
I'm not going to go crazy. It's weird. I really don't understand how this is still going. But what I'm going to do is... Oh, there it is.
I think
now it stopped.
I think the stream ended. Oh,
yeah,
no.
now it's
Yeah.
over. There
No?
it is.
Okay.
Now it's over. All right. Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. Now that debacle's out of the way, let's just talk so we can get this over with, and then I can set it up.
It's the first
Let's-
day of summer and there's
let's just
only
take this
one
from the
way to
top,
celebrate
like a normal episode, I guess.
Oh, I did. We already did. We're in. So here's the deal. We saw the trailer. How long is that trailer? What was it, like 15 seconds? 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30-second trailer. Very reminiscent of 2014, that initial teaser trailer from 2014 with the destruction, wide shots of open fields and just destruction. But obviously it's not. It takes place back, 1945?
Yeah, right after the war where they're already zero, Godzilla's gonna come to make them negative. That's why it's called -1.
That sounds like such a Shin
Well, that's
Godzilla.
fucking dark.
Yeah. Okay. Round robin. Rob, I'm gonna start with you since you're the guest here.
All right.
Word vomit, brother.
Word vomit. Like Chase said, Godzilla the Ride, the movie. That's kind of what it looks like, but I mean, from 30 seconds, I kind of don't give a shit because it looks... I mean, for 30 seconds, it looks pretty crazy. I mean, there's people running, there's a foot coming down, you got Godzilla and his maw opening up, and it's just... We get a title drop. I mean, I'm excited from the 30 seconds that we got. It's, the initial bummerish feel from just getting Ride Goji again is kind of gone because, I mean, excuse my French, but fuck. Like, if you wanted to make a mark with 30 seconds, I think they made a mark with 30 seconds, to be completely honest. That's how I feel. That's how I'm feeling right now. Definitely.
No, it's pretty much right there. JR, what do you think?
Well, tonally, I see what they're doing. I feel like this is going to be a very depressing and scary film. Like 54, just from the tone. Wow, and the design and the CG, CG looks good. It's weird. I'm not used to that from Toho, given how bad Shin Godzilla looked. But no, I'm curious. Interesting. I still don't like the title that much, but I'll get over it, I guess. -0 is just an aneurysm waiting to happen in my brain. No, I like this whole. Literally, the war just ended. Oh, great! Now we've got someone else here to ruin our day. Awesome.
Something else. Gams, what were your thoughts?
So, I don't know about everybody else. I'm gonna be the positive one here and say I'm pretty fucking hyped. Like, yeah, it's the ride design. Cool, sure. I don't live in fucking Japan. I can't ride the ride. All I got exposure to is a figure and shitty quality YouTube video footage, all right? To be able to see this design in its full glory in a major full-length motion picture, I'm hyped, personally.
Chase, even though I can't hear you, I'm gonna have somebody translate for you. Or Chase, if you want, call me on Messenger. You'll still come up over my over the computer speakers, and I'm pretty sure they can still hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay, so don't do nothing. Hang on. You know what? I'll be back. I'm gonna drop out and drop back in. Cause it might be me. It might be me, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, right now we had technical issues all over the place, from the live stream, which should have worked, to now I can't hear anybody on the. Well, I can't hear Brother Chase. I hear everybody else. So I'm gonna drop out of the call and jump back in and hopefully see if that works. Let me see. Bam. Let's see. Hello.
Hello.
Ah. Got Chase.
Yeah.
Rob.
Hello.
Yo.
All right, we're all good. We're good. It was me. It's me. Damn it! It was me, Austin. It was always me. Real quick, I want to.
Yeah, I'm sure my guy have poor internet.
I know, it's my fault.
Make more money.
It's my fault. I was rocking my Return of Godzilla T-shirt for this momentous occasion. First time I put it on, and we have technical difficulties everywhere. Fucking A. Chase, what was your thoughts on this trailer?
When you said, it was funny because I was like, where is this? Why does this shot look familiar? And when you said the Godzilla 2014 concept trailer, I was like, yeah, that was pretty mirrored. I'm going by just the trailer alone. There's not really much to get excited about other than just we see and in my opinion, a little bit of a step up from Shin Godzilla CGI. I don't think it looks bad or anything. I just feel like for a 30-second teaser, I could have just watched Godzilla the Ride. It didn't really do much for me, just the fact that we now know a new Godzilla movie's coming. I do think the name Godzilla -1 sounds kind of fucking weird, but the one thing that's kind of strange is I hope that corpse thing was fake, because I don't get how it's related to Shin Godzilla at all, even if it's like there's no way continuity can even be made. But I don't know. I the only part of that trailer that I really, really liked was when Godzilla hit the train, I'm assuming that's a train at the end of the teaser, but that's the only part I really care for.
It looks like he's gonna do the classic. I said it looks like he's gonna do the classic, grabbing the train with his mouth and doing all that.
I'm excited. I just feel like for them teasing us like that twice in a row, 4 a.m., and then telling us we gotta wait 8 hours. This is what they give us for 30 seconds. TOHO is trolling, and I respect it. I respect it, and now I'm just probably gonna go back to sleep till 5:30 in the afternoon.
I gotta be honest.
Okay, but listen, in the podcast we had like a few days before this, RJ wanted was a poster. That's all he was expecting. And I was the only one saying, we're going to get a trailer. We better get a trailer. We got a trailer. I am right.
Yeah, no, listen. Also in this same podcast, I said I would love for there to be a trailer. I'm on your train, Gams. I loved it. I did. I really did like this trailer. I can't lie. I loved it. I like period pieces, so it going back to the 40s already had me open. Godzilla looked great in the two little shots that you see, the foot, and then Godzilla coming down at the end, chomping on something. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Is it Godzilla the Ride a little bit, yes it is. It absolutely is. Does that make me mad? No it don't, because I love that design. So I'm happy we got it. And if you really think, that design was like taken from that director's movie where he used the GMK version of Goji and CG, and then they just hessified it.
Always Sunset on Third Street.
Yeah, and then they hessified the design, and I loved it. I thought it was a genius idea. So I'm happy, I'm hopeful that this movie's going to be good. But I have to ask this question. I'm going to go round robin. Chase, you already answered it, so I'm going to start with you, Rob. If that Forbes article that supposedly got taken down, I didn't see it, claims that this has a tie with Shin Godzilla, do you believe that, or do you want that? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, the Forbes article is back up, and it absolutely does say that this movie will share continuity with Shin Godzilla.
What the fuck?
I love Shin Godzilla so much, and I don't see how this is going to work. I don't understand why they would do that, because unless you're going to tie it in like directly at the end with something stupid, I mean, even then, it's just that just kind of reaches critical mass of why the fuck are you doing this? But yeah, it's right here in the article. Ueda said that the film directed and written by Takashi Yamazaki will share continuity with 2016 Shin Godzilla, a cult favorite that ranks number 4 on Rotten Tomatoes. Fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
Fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't. And at the base of just like mentioning it, I think it's dumb. And again, my name's Shinrob Jira. I love Shin Godzilla. This is dumb.
You guys ready? Because here it comes. Here it comes. I can see it. Oh, it's coming now. Here it comes. Gams, hold on to your ass, because you're going to get mad.
Okay.
They're doing time travel. They're doing time travel. There's no fucking way. They're doing time travel. Whatever happens at the end of Shin Godzilla, think about it. It's Shin Godzilla, Shinji for short, Shinji and Evangelion, Shin everything, Shin. It's that whole universe. It's a multiversal time travel issue. There's going to be a spore that gets away, goes through time back to 1945, and then gives you Godzilla proper. It's going to be the stupidest thing in the world, but that's the only way it makes any fucking sense. It's the only way. It's the only way. Oh, I can't wait. King Ghidorah is making an appearance in this one. Mark my words.
I hope fucking not.
Mark my words. He's gonna look just like the ride.
King Ghidorah.
Please, no.
Put a fucking knife in all 3 of his heads.
No.
I prefer.
In all honesty, that's me just being dumb and stupid. I don't like this idea of it having any sort of connection to Shin Godzilla. There's no reason. Shin Godzilla is an entity unto itself. Never once, and that's the thing that bothers me. Shin Godzilla is the only Godzilla movie, right? That doesn't have any ties with 54. And like Godzilla proper, you could even say the anime trilogy has something to do with 54. Maybe there's a connection through that, right? Shin Godzilla is a beast upon itself. And for them to say this is connected somehow makes zero sense. Now, maybe they're just pulling our legs. Maybe they're just pulling our legs because they want to garner the attention because Shin Godzilla was so well received. So maybe that's going to be like, oh, and then you get those people from the outside who's never seen it, who doesn't really care about Godzilla, all of a sudden like, oh, this looks different. This isn't campy. This isn't such and such. This looks like a disaster movie. And they're talking about this Shin Godzilla movie. I never seen it. Let me check it out. And then next thing you know, they're on board. It could be a cheap marketing ploy that has absolutely zero to do with Shin Godzilla. They're just saying it does to get more views. I don't know why they would do that because the fandom itself, like personally, I'm with Gam Gam. I thought this 30 seconds was a blast. I loved it. I loved everything I saw. And I can't wait to see more. But that connection to Shinji, it doesn't make any sense. And the only way I can rationalize it in my head is if they're fibbing. They're telling lies. It's the only thing I can think of.
Or it's a mistranslation, miscommunication, or something to that extent. Because, I mean, yeah, the fact that it's happening, that's a thing. And, you know, I guess if you want it further explained, you're going to have to go see the movie. But for anybody that has seen Shin Godzilla, and once or a million times, like, just hearing that information is confusing as shit. Because nobody makes mention of a 40s event like this. They say to some extent that there's never been giant monster activity like this. So, honestly, Ray, you might have been bullshitting, but motherfucker might be time traveling. There might be, like, something that fucking happens. This dude might be pissing in the ocean and he infects a fish and that motherfucker comes out the rift and he just starts eating shit at the bottom of the ocean. I don't fucking know because
I got a counter to it.
What's up?
Yeah, it still logically wouldn't make any sense because of the continuity within Shin Godzilla. But what if Shin Godzilla, like I said earlier, isn't Godzilla? And this is Godzilla proper, been dormant. 2016 happens, and then this Godzilla shows up, and then we have this Godzilla versus Shin Godzilla. It would be stupid, but I could see it happening. That's the only way logically it would fucking work.
But this is a period piece that takes place in the 1940s.
Yeah.
Godzilla fucks off for 60, 70 fucking years.
Everybody just forgets that fucking happened.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's the only logical thing I can think of to tie it together.
Hey. And this is way off topic, but Marvel Comics made a comic book series called The Sentry. And what The Sentry was the first Marvel superhero. But something went wrong, right? Everybody loved him. He was the Superman of the Marvel Universe. But something went wrong during the golden age of superheroes, and then he made everybody forget about him. Like he didn't exist. So maybe that's the same thing. I don't, maybe Doctor Strange comes and starts doing some weird hocus pocus finger fucking, and bam, everybody forgets that this happened. I hate that idea. I hate it. It doesn't make sense, but I agree with Rob. Maybe it is a mistranslation.
It has to be.
It has to be.
Well, and that's the whole thing. Like, Toho's sitting here talking about making their own cinematic universe. Get Shin Godzilla the fuck out of it. That has no place in a cinematic universe. That's like taking Ang Lee's Hulk and making a fucking sequel or a prequel to that shit. It doesn't work. It doesn't fit. It's its own shitty movie.
Shin Godzilla deserves to be where it's at with the other Shin movies, Shin Ultraman and Shin Kamen Rider.
I agree with that.
It's just a one-off.
A one-off,
It's
yeah.
a stylistic take from a well-known and respected director and creator in Japan. He did his takes on Godzilla, Kamen Rider, Ultraman, and then he has Evangelion. He did his takes. Leave it the fuck alone. Enough. Enough with Shin. And I said this in the last podcast we did. I'm sick and fucking tired of the Shin. I said I want this to have nothing to do with Shin, and now we're hearing it has everything to do with the Shin. I don't like that.
Well, they just say shares continuity. They don't really elaborate on exactly what that is.
It gives me a fucking aneurysm thinking about it.
I mean, wait, Drew, I have a question. You were saying something about the title, that it meant something?
Yeah, on the post of the poster on the Twitter, if you translate the text, it said that after the war, after the bombs dropped, Japan was at 0. And with Godzilla coming along just right after that shit happens, it brings them to the negatives.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I was theorizing something, and I don't think it's really going to match up with what I was theorizing. But yeah, post-war Japan is an attack in the most desperate situation in history. Who and how will Japan stand up? Godzilla minus one.
That's like the tagline. That's how it's translated.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that. I like that tagline.
Yeah, I mean, I made the Godzilla the Ride off comment, like Godzilla the Ride, the movie and everything, but I like what was shown. I mean, it does look like there's desperation and everything, but I'm just trying to like piece everything together because now that, there's going to be continuity with Shin Godzilla, I'm just like, my brain hurts, guys. I feel like I just got kicked in the balls, but it's in my head. Like
what I was gonna say earlier is I wonder if because Toho, I feel like is prone or has been prone to do this. I feel like they're going to retcon something with Shin Godzilla, and that could be when they're talking about his discovery from Goro Maki, and they possibly could, I mean, I hope they don't because I don't like the continuity of it, but I could see that happening in a way because I feel like Toho's done that before where they just have forgotten or they've retconned their stuff from past films.
Go ahead, JR. You want to say something?
Speculation. This is coming from a respected toy reviewer, Steven's Toy Reviews. The Godzilla is killed, and per Toho's Bible is not actually killed, but has a spawn off of him that lays dormant in the water for decades. That's it.
No, but
how does that explain how...
That is where we're at with the fan base, though, with the speculation. It all comes back to how the fuck does it make any sense?
It doesn't. And again,
I mean,
Shin Godzilla makes no mention...
Monarch.
Shin Godzilla has made no mention of any other creatures. Go ahead, Chase.
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, and then the thing is I don't like Shin Godzilla at all. I don't want no more offspring of that thing.
It's a time travel movie. It's a time travel movie. The tail blast. The tail blast is so powerful that it's like Superman 1. It goes back in time.
Wait, we're forgetting something. We're forgetting something, guys. Multiverse theory. They could be setting up into the Godzillaverse.
No, don't do that. I'm telling you, Deadpool is going to kill the multiverse in Deadpool 3. Deadpool, that's his goal. Is to kill the multiverse and make the mutants and everybody pop up and everything is, good. Oh, look. I read it, but I wasn't getting any audio. Yeah, I know. Yeah, brother. Yeah. Sorry again. G95, my main man Matt, who helped me start this whole podcast up from the ground up in the very beginning. He's letting me know we didn't get anything on the podcast voice wise. Yeah, we were unfortunate. True.
I don't know, man. I just think as far as Toho and the Shin Godzilla connection, yeah, marketing, because just logically wouldn't make any sense trying to fit it together. It's like, like putting a Chevy engine in a Ford car. It don't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to anybody. And the fact that people are trying to rationalize how it could work just goes to show you it's like this standalone or new series that they're trying to create and trying to cram it into something that shouldn't belong is kind of, pissing people off a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I'm mad. I'm mad as hell.
I mean, Steven's toy reviews even, I was just looking at his tweet that you read off. He said it's probably not a coincidence that the -1 text on the poster is extremely similar to that of all the Shin movies. He didn't say Shin movies, but he said consider the font used.
Oh.
It's just speculation. I am not saying that Steven is saying that, this is official, but he did point out -1 does look like the brush stroke font used for Shin Godzilla.
Yeah, like the American posters for Shin Godzilla.
That is exactly what it looks like, yeah.
Yeah, so
oh no.
I really don't know. I mean, that's going to be part of the marketing in and of itself. Just speculating how this connection is going to go, what it's actually going to be. But my main thing is just make that make sense to me. We have a whole gigantic creature showing up in 1940s Japan, and that was just swept under the rug. And I mean, I really don't know, and that's really just clouding the whole. I love the trailer, I do. I really enjoy it. I like the tone that it's setting.
Yes.
It's dark. It definitely doesn't feel like a happy-go-lucky time at the park. I'm fine with that. I don't know how this is going to tie up. I don't know how it's going to tie into it, and I don't know why.
So let me ask you a question. All right, I probably already know the answer to this, but I have to ask regardless, right? I know how you love Shin Godzilla. I know how Gam loves Shin Godzilla. This is not me shitting on it. My question to you is, this movie comes out, and they make no kind of it makes no sense in regards to where's the tie-in with Shin Godzilla, but the movie is just as good as Shin Godzilla in your opinion. Does your opinions change with Shin Godzilla, or it stays the same because that's my movie, I don't care? But is it like, how do you go about feeling then?
Shin Godzilla is always going to be what it is to me.
Yeah.
Shin Godzilla is a very unique and special movie. And having it sullied by tying it into whatever the fuck this is, it would just make me think less of that movie if this is true.
Pretty much. It's like, if it's some flimsy thrown together thing, then it's like, I'll still love Shin Godzilla and I'll still probably really enjoy this movie, but it's like, it kind of feels like you're grasping at straws.
Yeah.
It's like, and
like literally,
that...
Toho's going to become Mr. Krabs. And we're going to ask them, why did you do this? And all they're going to reply is, money.
That's the sad part. That's the part that really upsets me, because don't get me wrong, it is a business. They are in the business. They have been in the business for, what are we, close to 70 years now? For a very long fucking time. Yeah. So it is about money. It's when Toho says we want to worldwide brand this thing. I love that. Again, we are rocking officially licensed shirts. We couldn't do this before. You had to bootleg it. You had to go to your friend that had a t-shirt company and say, could you put this design on there? And then have a Godzilla shirt. So, like, we live in a world where we can buy Godzilla toys like it's nothing. We live in that world. Toho wants that product out there. It is about money, but at the same time, it's about making sense too. I don't like this idea that it's tied to Shin. Not because of my feelings towards the movie. As most of you know, those feelings have changed. I like that movie now. But it's something that it's supposed to start something different. It's supposed to kickstart Toho's own MonsterVerse. That's the feeling I got in every podcast I've had whether it be with Chase, Gam Gams, JR, all three of you, even Shinra, but even that was before. Everything that Toho has said has led me to believe this is what we want to do. We want to jumpstart Godzilla again. Shin Godzilla was a one-off. It's an anomaly in the sea of Godzilla movies because it's so different and distinct that you really can't do much with that. Because then, seriously, next thing you know, like, do you remember when Shin Godzilla came out and then all the Toho monsters was shinified, if you will? And it was just stupid.
I remember those days.
It was stupid. Like, a lot of it was stupid. It was like, oh, come on.
Like, literally, the best thing they did for Shin Godzilla after Shin Godzilla came out was turn him into Gomez.
Yeah.
That was cool. I like that.
Nice.
I have a question. Because Shin Godzilla was so popular, it made all the monies and everything in Japan. Is it possible that Toho's connecting it, quote unquote, to this new movie because they don't feel like this new movie would have the legs to stand up against Shin?
It's possible.
I was thinking that too, to be honest.
Shin made all the money in Japan.
That's what I'm
And it was
curious
a 7-time Blue Ribbon Award winner as well,
Yeah.
which I think is the equivalent to the Japanese Oscars, but still, I don't think that's exactly the thing to do.
I mean, it
Like-
wouldn't be. I mean, they're probably guaranteed to get a blue ribbon for special effects anyway because it's a special effects movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't need to be blue ribbon baiting by tying it into Shin Godzilla.
Even if they didn't, though, even if they didn't, the tone of the movie, the setting of the movie, the idea that this movie takes place right after the war, right after them being bombed, that's an emotional period piece in its own right. You could take Godzilla out of it and still have a great fucking dramatic movie. So they could be
Absolutely.
working that angle, you know?
No,
Because
I'm
that
serious.
movie will sell on its own simply for that.
Right.
Personally.
That's what I'm curious about, though, honestly, is because, like, logically speaking, there's no way to fit Shin Godzilla into this new universe they're trying to create. So it's like, oh, well, if we say that in the marketing, and then just, like, you know, it gets people into the seats, you know? It gets the American audiences who are obsessed with Shin Godzilla into the seats. It made all the awards, gets people in there, so people see it, and then people are like, how's it connected? And they're like, oh, we just said that. Sweep it under the rug. Oh, we never said that.
The one thing that I'm curious about is how is this going to affect Godzilla and Kong? Because if this movie comes out in December, then you have Godzilla and Kong New Empire in March. And I don't know how that publicity might change because you're going to have two Godzilla movies very close to each other, two different ones. And unfortunately, when I went and saw Shin Godzilla, not a lot of people walked out of that movie happy. And it makes me wonder if that's going to influence Monsterverse in a way.
It won't. And I'll tell you why. It would be a Fathom event.
It's Hollywood. It's its own thing. They're
Yeah.
not paying attention to film.
Exactly. They're not.
Yeah, but the general audience isn't going to know that either.
No, they will. They will because it's a Fathom event.
We live in the internet age.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's more than likely a Fathom event. It's going to be in theaters for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Me working at the movie theater, there's a lot of people that don't understand how to use the internet.
No, yeah, but listen. You got to remember, it's.
That's okay. Adam Wingard's directing Godzilla and Kong, and he sucks. So.
What are you talking? I can't wait for that movie. It's gonna kick all sorts of ass. Y'all saw those toys? But I'm not.
No.
But no. Like the way I look at it, it should not have any bearings to New Empire at all, because it would only be in the theaters for like 2 days, a week, if that, and in that week, 3 days tops. It's a come and go. It's only for the fans. The general population ain't gonna. They never ran a trailer for Shin Godzilla on television.
No.
You had to actively know about it.
No, that was an internet.
They did. Where I was living, I saw several Shin Godzilla trailers.
Then
Yeah,
you are the
probably
only
where
one.
you live.
Yeah, seriously.
You
'cause-
live in like the area like it's all the news.
Yeah.
That blessing.
I was living in Taft
yeah,
at that time.
Yeah, you live
I
in
feel like-
California. No, go figure.
I feel like that can be easily rectified by just saying from the Japanese series or something along that lines once the American marketing starts like gearing up. I mean, I don't think it's that hard of a distinguish.
At all.
No, I mean this isn't the time where people were confusing Godzilla 2000 for Godzilla 1998.
Which still,
But
I
don't
mean,
bring it
holy
up.
fuck.
I only bring it up because the same question was asked by our podcast group when Shin Godzilla came out. How is Shin Godzilla going to affect legendary Godzilla?
And
we did
lo and
talk
behold,
about that.
it didn't.
So it's the same question that applies.
Yeah,
And lo and behold, it didn't.
it didn't. Especially
What do
you
you
had.
mean, Drew? It absolutely did.
Godzilla King of the
2014
Monsters
versus
came out
Godzilla
afterwards.
2016.
Sucked. King of the Monsters came out afterwards and bombed.
Wasn't that because it was kind of like placed against Avengers?
It was
and
X-Men.
Aladdin?
It was
Yeah.
X-Men.
Yeah.
It was just bad timing.
It was really bad timing. Endgame was still going strong.
And it was because he dropped the ball and Michael Dougherty didn't get the movie he expected, and that's why he kept saying in his interviews, bring 10 people, else this movie's gonna fail.
Yeah, well, because he knew he fucked
He
up.
knew.
Because he knew he fucked up.
Yeah.
He knew he fucked up. That's why. And I'm not going to spit venom on that movie, because I'm not going to spit venom on any Godzilla movie. Shin, King of the Monsters, none of them. They all right. But Dougherty knew he fucked up. If it wasn't Dougherty knowing he fucked up, he knew that the studio fucked up. But again, I don't think it's going to have any bearings on Godzilla versus Godzilla X Kong. My question, though, is why do we keep saying December? Is that like the American release?
Because
That's the
Fathom
American-
event-
No,
the Fathom event comes out December 1st.
no.
Your and my theory
Fuck.
goes out the window.
Ah, I'm mad now.
It would
Fuck.
have been such
Why you
a
mad?
good idea.
Because my theory, my idea, my fucking prayers, I don't even pray. My prayers at night have been, today we are going to get not only a poster, because obviously it's got to fit that slot, right? But hopefully a teaser, like Gam Gam was like anyone. But I was like, we're going to get news for the release, which we did. But my dumbass was like, November 3rd worldwide. It's a Friday.
Oh, I wish.
It's a Friday. It's a fucking Friday. November 3rd worldwide Fathom event.
What I wanted was a simulcast onto the Godzilla channel on Pluto TV.
That's not going to happen. They need to make money.
Yeah, they want money, Drew.
Yeah.
That's
Money.
ad revenue, all right?
Yeah, but
that's what
Toho
you
wants
do for.
real money.
Get that real money. So I'm kind of bummed out that it's now December. That's stupid. That gives me more time to stew. And I don't want to stew. I literally I had my whole week planned. My wife was going to New York City with the kid. I was going to take a vacation. It's my birthday week. I was just going to... Oh, Godzilla. Yes. Motherfucking... Now I got to write an angry letter to Toho.
Yeah,
I hope they can translate
I'm
it.
not sure.
At least
I'm
we're not
sure if I
waiting
can
a
avoid-
year.
I'm
True.
not sure if I can avoid spoilers for a month, though. I might have to bite the bullet and watch a camp rip.
Oh, I'm gonna watch a camera. There's no way about it.
Yeah.
See, the difference with like Shin is I wasn't in with the design. I had my whole theory about it's got to be a sequel to something, right? So I didn't care. When I see it, I see it. This is different. This is I need to I want to see this movie. Like I want to see this movie. And again, like I said, regardless of Godzilla, the setting, the period piece, like there's got to be something brought than more than just Godzilla. And I know a lot of G fans go for just Godzilla, but as I get older, I appreciate some of the the different themes more. Perfect example, Godzilla's Revenge. I couldn't stand that movie until I watched the Japanese dub last year, and I was like, oh my god, this movie's awesome. Fuck. So
It's depressing, too.
it's depressing as fuck, right? So I mean,
It's like,
damn, December. That really puts a monkey wrench right in my ass with no KY. God damn.
But you're still you're oh, JR's muted. But JR still promised me that he'd pick my ass up to go to this Fathom event. So he better hold true to his word.
JR,
I'm
you're
looking for that.
muted.
yeah, I think he's on the phone.
Oh,
He's at work.
okay. Yeah, he's at work. That's what he's doing. All right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Oh, what the hell just happened? Oh, this is weird. I'm pressing buttons on this Discord thing and I have no idea what's going on. Sorry. I am bugging, but...
Well, I will say this. Shin Godzilla's trailer was at least a lot more entertaining. That was
Godzilla's trailer didn't have anything. It just had people running.
I don't know. That persecution of the masses in that trailer was awesome. All I wanted is persecution of the masses in this one, and they didn't deliver.
Damn. I mean, it just takes me back to the Shin Godzilla, like marketing days where it was just me and Chase that were hyped, and everybody else hated it.
And then look how that turned out.
Then that changed.
And then Chase hated the movie, and you loved it.
Oh, God, I still hate the movie.
I don't.
I'm on train.
I'm telling you, man. I know, Gam, you think I'm joking and shit when I say I'm not joking. I thoroughly enjoy this movie now. I just look at it from a different point of view. And it makes me feel good.
The wrong point of view.
It's not wrong. In my opinion, it's not wrong. So that's what I'm saying. You want me to like the movie? I like the movie. You can't tell me, oh, now that you like the movie, you can't like the movie. I'm confused. It's just like, how is this movie connected to Shin? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Gam, you can see me? Look, see? Look, my guy Shin. Look, he's chilling with me.
I unfortunately cannot see you. Unstable internet on my end.
God damn it. I wanted to do this again. Look at the twins. Look at the twins.
Why are you making Gino pick Shin Godzilla's ass with your toys?
This is...
Oh, my God.
These are the twins, bro. Look at the twins. They're twins. They're twins.
They're not twins.
They're total twins.
Fraternal.
They're total twins. They're Genos, bro. I love it. I love that movie. But no.
They're Italian and from New York.
Shin Godzilla.
Puerto Rican from New York.
Shin Godzilla, so
Hell yeah. Don't insult mom's cooking. They'll fucking curb stomp you.
You see? Yo, Rob, I'm going to go with my wife to New York just so I can link up with you in Jersey.
Let's do it, bro. I'm down.
Oh, shit. I don't know. We tear the fuking town up. I'm going to have to tell my wife, yo, we're going to have to go in December now. Because Toho fucking ruined me. Damn it. No.
Listen, Shin Godzilla means true Godzilla, so get fucked.
Yeah, well, you can't say that about none of that shit. Anyway, I digress. So then what does... all right, question. I want to talk about the title, actually. Do y'all really like -1, even because of the... Because I really liked 0. I was stuck on that. I thought they were going to call it 0.
I mean, I don't hate the title at all.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I think the only one here that hates it is JR.
Yeah.
Probably.
JR hates a lot of things.
He's a professional hater.
I mean, if what Drew was saying is like legit and everything, and how this is going to bring them down to -1 or whatever that was.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Population.
Economically, as a society, you know, they were already at their lowest point from getting nuked twice.
Yeah.
So now they're just going to go lower. And I don't think calling it Godzilla Go Lower would have really dropped it like it's hot. The whole club was looking at her.
No, I want Godzilla Drop It Like It's Hot. You gotta be kidding me. That's the perfect title.
The internet has too much of that already, I imagine.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
We're not getting into that.
You're right.
I don't know. The title. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
The title, be that what it truly means, it's cool. It has a dark implication to it, face value and everything, and yeah, I like it. I mean, it's better than some other things that were going around at the time, but what's really like getting into my brain now is just that 4chan leak. It's a 4chan leak, yes, but I mean, they got the title somewhat right.
What did the 4chan leak say?
Yeah.
It was Godzilla 0.
Oh, yeah, true.
So, like, what if there are 2 Godzillas in this movie? I mean, it's grain of salt. Grain, dandruff of salt.
Wait,
but
they said that there's going to be 2 Godzillas in this movie?
Yeah, they were going to be distinguished by one with the, I don't know how to properly say the name for the scarring, and one that was going to be smooth like a whale.
But what does it mean?
I don't know what it means, JR, in your fancy shades.
You guys. Well, listen, if there's two Godzillas in this movie,
That's just a leak, though.
I mean-
It's from 4chan. It's about as credible
Okay.
as
So
nothing.
if the link does prove true, that could be the tie. The other Godzilla could be the model of Shin Godzilla and just not.
But Shin
be-
Godzilla started out as a friggin' fish.
I don't know, man.
and no
What is he
mention.
gonna do? What is he gonna do? De-digivolve? Is he gonna be like an Agumon, go from lizard to fucking sperm cell? Like,
Wait. What if it's explained if there's two Godzillas and one of the Godzillas dies, but it was pregnant with the little fish and it lay dormant until the radiation radioactive the fish and then it evolved back into Shin Godzilla?
I got
so
it.
why isn't there any kind of record
I got it.
production of a giant fucking
I-
lizard destroying Japan in the 40s?
I got it. That's why it's a period piece. It's no internet age. The phone lines aren't what it is. This thing happened so fast right after the bombs that they just think the bombs took care of them. That's it. These creatures come out after the bombs. They're already
They
down
can't
on
write
their
shit
asses.
down?
Huh?
They can't write shit down?
Maybe, but
Yeah,
what if Japan gets
not
decimated?
Told down from their grandparents.
What if it's decimated and then it becomes an urban legend?
There's no ballpoint pen left after a bomb dropping?
Absolutely not. They're gone. It's completely wiped out because whatever happens with this Godzilla, it's going to destroy everything. This is the only way I could rationalize it besides time travel, which I don't want.
It's actually pretty interesting.
It's a
That's
complete
pretty
like
interesting.
you know what? It's like Roanoke. It's like Roanoke. There was a community there, and then it wasn't there, and nobody knows what happened. Maybe that's the genesis of this movie. Thus, you can kind of make a Shin Godzilla connection. I'm just saying that's a theory.
That's kind of interesting bringing that up because it could be like they thought it was a bomb with how fast everything was gone, how fast devastation came, and it just was one of those mysteries. Or it could be a thing where it's like, this is a prequel sequel to Shin Godzilla, and they're trying to get more information about Godzilla at this point, and then they do find out that this wasn't the first time Godzilla has made landfall.
And like
I
this
guess they
whole
go
movie
that
is
route.
just like a film noir where the whole thing is a flashback.
Listen.
They did mention that in the beginning, like this movie has a lot of flashback sequences. So, that's what it was being translated. Like when this movie got announced, they were saying like, oh, this movie has flashbacks or period pieces. So, I mean, I don't know. It's possible.
I liked it more when it was a remake of 54.
I liked it more when it was not a remake of 54, when it was its own thing to set off a brand new thing. But the speculation now is going to be ridiculous.
Once you try to tie it, that was what I was worried about when we did that podcast. It was like, once you try to tie this Shin Godzilla, it gets too fucking muddled.
If this does indeed, if this is not a translation, if this is like no joke, then my hopes for the world of Godzilla universe are completely fucking dashed. No shot we're going to get a fucking solo Ghidorah or a solo Gigan movie.
They were great ideas. We were spitballing that shit for like 20 minutes. Like the possibilities that they could go with. And then they tie it with Shin Godzilla and immediately limit the possibilities that are there.
Well, if this turns out to be a prequel and it immediately ties into Shin Godzilla, and Shin Godzilla is now the genome of everything to come afterwards, even though this has been described as a one-off, and that it's not going to lead up to anything. Who knows if that's changed? I mean, yeah, Shin Godzilla is frozen and everything, but there was parts. I mean, they were deleted scenes and everything, but there was parts of Godzilla's flesh that were growing into other Shin Godzillas. Who's to say that he's just not going to be the source of monsters? You know? Yeah, they'll probably look hideous like he does, but
Man,
I mean,
that sounds
if
familiar.
you're going to tie that in, I guess he really would be the king of monsters because he literally made them.
That sounds familiar, Singular Point.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, it's just like, fuck. This is what kills me with Toho. You know what? I swear to God, yesterday when I did my little Geek Out podcast, I said, when I was talking about this, talking about today, what are we going to get? I said, am I getting my hopes up too high? And I don't feel like I did, but now that all of this information is out, I kind of feel like I got slapped. Like, you know, like I'm so happy. I'm so like, yeah, we're going to see Godzilla. And then you're like, your mom turns around and, oh. That's what Toho just did to me. Like, slapped the fuck out of my face. Like, wait, what? I thought we were going that way, and you went that way. I'm sorry. Like,
It was like
And
when
it's
your mom
crazy
told
because
you
it's the smallest piece of information from that article. It's like, it's not even like wholly elaborated on. It's literally just a blurb that big that says, we'll share continuity with Shin Godzilla. And it's like, now...
and it's funny how it's kind of, well, in this particular podcast, I'm not going to go online and look, but here, knowing that 3 out of 5 like Shin Godzilla, and we're all confused as to why. You know, like, leave it alone.
It's like when your mom wouldn't let you go see Godzilla 85 in theaters, just smack the shit out of you.
She didn't smack me. She just said no, and I really was upset about that, and I still am. Why are you ripping open those wounds? See, I gotta wear the shirt now. See the shirt? You see? It's for you, Mom! Crikey, holy shit. Look, Godzilla in this corner. He kind of looks like Shin Godzilla a bit. It's weird. I digress. But anyway, look, yeah, I don't know how much we can go on, you know, for this 30-second trailer. All I can say is I enjoyed it. I am into the visuals. Yes, it's Godzilla the Ride with probably minor upgrades. I want to quick point out, G95 told me to point this out, Matt. He loves the head ridges, like the Heisei series. He said that's one of the things he loved about Godzilla. So when he saw that, he marked out. He marked out hard. So, and I did too, I can't lie. But again, the Heisei design is my favorite design, so I'm kind of happy it looks like that. I'm kind of happy it looks like that. The movie comes out in a couple of months. This was a 30-second teaser. When are we going to see the trailer Gam Gams?
Now that we have the teaser, I'm guessing we're probably not going to get the trailer for another 2 months or so. I'll give it 2 months.
2 months, September, okay, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, we'll see something from Godzilla X Kong at the end of this month. If they are at Hall H, which I'm sure they will be for Dune. And then they'll throw that in there. Oh my God. You know what? Irregardless, it's a good time to be a Godzilla fan. That's true. It's no lie.
It is. It's a great time to be a kaiju fan in general.
I think in all honesty, everything's fine other than the fact that we're all just jarred by continuity with Shin Godzilla. Other than that, like, I don't have any issues with this trailer. I love it too. It's just, I just wish it was more, because that Shin Godzilla trailer that had like 1 minute and 30 seconds of music and Godzilla coming through and everyone was in awe, that kicked ass. But this, like, even though it was 30 seconds, it still was good. I just wish there was more to look at, more to grasp. But, you know, I don't know. But the continuity thing is the only thing where I'm just like, you know,
that might be
like,
just
that's the only thing I'm
misinformation.
Yeah,
I hope that's the case.
I do too, because just
And then in a way you're trying to ruining a movie's structure.
Plus, somebody brought it up to me just now. What did they say? They said the article said it was sourced from Never Mentions It. So who knows where they're getting that information from.
We've been
It could
gaslit.
very well be a mistranslation of this movie is following up the 2016 film Shin Godzilla.
What happened to
or
that
something to that
sentence from the
extent.
producer?
What?
Huh?
What happened to them saying it was from the producer or the guy, the CEO of Toho saying that?
Yeah,
On the
Toho
article.
International. Yeah, it does say that, but I
Well,
don't know.
I feel like we're being gaslit. That's it.
Could be.
That's how I feel too. I think it's a big misconception.
Yeah. And that's what I'm going to continue to hope it is.
Other than
I'm in that
the
boat.
clear gaslighting, I'm very excited. I've already said it. I don't care about it being the Godzilla the Ride design because I don't live in Japan. I can't ride Godzilla the Ride. I can't see that beautiful design in glorious HD. But now I can.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. I mean, like it really doesn't matter. There was VR games with Godzilla the Heisei thing. It's oh God, get it out. Costume, suit. And that was fine. That was back in the 90s. I mean, you can ride into Shin Godzilla's mouth in Japan. It doesn't matter, like, whether or not... I get some people might want a brand new design. Well, the ride is a brand new design. It's designed for, what, 8 minutes of fun and then it's over? At least it's going to be in a movie for more... Wow. It's probably going to be in a movie for 8 minutes, ain't it? When you put it all together.
And that makes me wonder too, like, does that ride have any continuity to anything?
No.
Because then again, you're using a design that has also multiple monsters too. So, I'm just so jarred by all of that. The thing is you say no, but do we actually know? We don't.
Yeah, we don't. So, all
I
right.
hope no.
I'm going to wrap this
I
up.
just
Oh, no, go
I
ahead.
just hope they don't put King Ghidorah in this movie. Or any movie for the next 5 years.
Yeah, I'm about done with Ghidorah.
I got to be honest. I hope there's not two Godzillas. I
Me neither.
yeah. It's one and done. That was the thing. Look, I love Godzilla 85. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love 54. I love G2K. But G2K added Augur. I just wanted to see Godzilla do Godzilla shit. You know? I thought that's what 2014 was going to be. I honestly thought, I was like, oh, here we go. We're going to get this monstrous version of Godzilla. And the reason why I love that movie so much is because it completely caught me off guard. And it turned out to be the champion of humanity, you know? And I was like, oh, shit. Bring it back to the show. It give me a heart attack. I love it. It made me feel like a kid again. But this needs to be its own thing. This needs to be Godzilla doing Godzilla shit. And in 30 seconds and 2 clips of Godzilla in it, a foot and the head coming, chomping on something, felt like that. So
Yeah, that's Godzilla doing Godzilla shit.
yeah, it definitely felt like that. So I don't care what it looks like. It looks good.
And he roars.
And he doesn't look
And
like
I like
a
how the
puppet.
roar isn't the lame Shala roar. Or it's just this generic Shala Godzilla roar they've been using for everything the past few years.
It's the 54, which was nice.
Yeah, they used 54 roar.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
But what? He did that for Shin Godzilla too, and then he ended up roaring like a generic Godzilla, so.
It's all right. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we'll call this one quits here. All right. I want to thank my guests for joining me. Starting with you, JR, I want to thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, and hopefully this movie's good. That's all I
Yeah.
can say.
JR, I want to tell you something real quick. I don't think we'll ever do this again while you're at work because your sound system at home is way better. You are coming in like, yeah. So, and sorry, you're sick too. So, feel better, brother.
Yeah.
Chase, thank you, sir, for waking me up at 3:30 in the morning with the constant barrage of text messages and messengers.
I'm tired. I'm gonna go back to bed. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm tired. I'm ready for my bed.
Gam Gams, thank you, sir, for being on here with me, as always.
As always, I love being here. I love podcasting.
And Shinra, man, I appreciate you joining us for this, man. Even though the stream went bad, I do appreciate you being patient while you
No worries, man.
for the first time.
I know a
Always
thing or
great
two
being
about
here with
technical
you guys.
difficulties.
Well, no, I do appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, for
Great
joining.
being here.
What?
I said always great being here with you guys.
Yes. So thank everybody out there for joining us. Listen, Godzilla Minus One, which should be called Godzilla Zero, is coming out November 3rd in Japan and December here in the States. We'll talk about it when we get more information. That'll do it for this episode of the Godzilla Block Party. I am G1 and we are out of here. Peace.